Good morning. Well, for some, it's already been morning. For me, it's just morning begun. I'm ready to give you some of my bread and butter today. I have my coffee. This is my second cup, by the way. And I already ate my bread and butter. Sorry, y'all. But today I wanted to talk about the difference between some animals that we're very familiar with. And for you to be able to use this as a reference point as to who you are in life and what you are meant to be. Owls and roosters. I'm an owl. Some people are roosters. What do I mean by that? So, owls we know particularly are awake at night, and roosters are particularly awake in the daytime. The thing is, we need both of them. And although many people laugh at me because I'm more of a night owl than I am the rooster, I don't really like to wake up early in the morning. We need both of them. We need people, we need roosters because they protect their flock and they protect their hens and eggs and their area at during the day. And owls protect their flock and their area and those at night. So wherever you stand, know that you are valuable and that you are needed in the area where you are at. So, what are, first, I'm not calling anybody an animal. We are not animals. We are people and we are creatures of, well, I just called us creatures, right? We are humans and we are children of God. So, I believe that fully. And I know that we are all purposed and meant to be here for a reason. Many of us have lost hope or have, like I have at many times, or question our reason for being here on earth. What's our purpose? Sometimes our purpose is tied up with finances and say, okay, I have all this money. Or sometimes we believe our purpose is tied up to the material things that we have. I have a house, I have a car, or I have a family. I have the perfect husband or the perfect wife or the lovely boyfriend, or I'm able to travel a lot. The truth is, whether that is something that you really enjoy doing or not, we are all purposed and destined to be on this earth for a reason. And when our time is up, and we've completed our purpose, then our time is up. Because if God or the earth did not want us here anymore or felt that we have completed our mission, it would take us up and we would no longer be. My purpose in comparing us to owls and roosters is the owl, just so you know a little bit of history, the owl is all over the world, except I think in Antarctica or Arctica. I couldn't remember that distinctly, but they're all over the world. So guess what? There's no American owl. There are Spanish owls, woo woo, and there are also different the Alaskan owl. There's just different owls all over the world. So we're all different. And the owls were considered wise, or as we would see it, smart, simply because they had big eyes. So back in the day, if you have bigger eyes, all y'all who have big eyes, woo woo, there you go. You were considered to be smart because you could see more, they thought, which is not true, but that's what was said. And so the owl has big eyes. It's also very good at hunting at night and protecting its flock or other groups of owls that are with them. They stay awake at night to watch out for danger and to alert other animals that they are bonded to. Although they are carnivorous, they do eat other birds of the air, and they also eat fish. But they warn others of danger to come. And the reason that they were considered wise is because guess what? Back in the day, men could not hunt at night, and that would be deemed as a great skill to have because a lot of the animals would come out at night because no one can see them. Animals are smart too. So they would come out and they would do their hunting or they would do their business at night because they couldn't be hunted for. And they would try to hide as best as they could during the day. So because men could not hunt at night, they put this owl as, oh my God, it's so smart. It's so wise. because it waits to the nighttime and it can see nocturnally better than we can. So this animal is wise and important in the world because it can do these things. Guess what? If you are awake at night, if that's the time where you are able to do things and function and do great things, you are wise and you are important and you are needed because you are watching over and doing what is meant for you to do in your calling at that particular time of night. You cannot do what a rooster does. A rooster, back in the day, again, there were no clocks. So what people thought was that the rooster would wake up and start to crow as soon as it woke up. So it would alert them at the crack of dawn, what we call. So when dawn would break, most of them or the sun would start to rise, most of the roosters would be already crowing, and they understood that to be 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning. And that's when they would establish it's time to get up, it's time to get to work. And the only reason they established that is because most of the birds and other animals were also waking up because of the crow of the rooster, and they needed to feed them, and they would take advantage during the day while they can see, because there were no street lights, to do the work that they needed to do in their farms. So that's why work was so called established during the day, because of the lighting. The rooster is important because it protects its flocks. It is a polygamous animal, so it has many women. Men don't go anywhere than that because we're humans. We're not birds. Okay. But it crows early in the morning to let them know to, let the rest know that they are up. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm here. And it protects the hens because the hens lay eggs, and the eggs are their chicks, their offspring. So it would even attack other roosters. That's why people would use them to fight, because they would assume that they're coming to take over their hens, their women, and their chicks. Depending on their breed and their individual personality is when they crow. It is not factual or proven fact that they crow immediately when they wake up. Depending on their breed and their individual personality, they crow at different times of the day. And they also crow several times during the day. And some don't crow as much as others. They may just say they're calling, and that's it. So what is that saying to you? That even as you get up early and you're ready to go and you're saying, I'm here to shine, everyone is waking up at different times. Everyone has their own individual personality. Everyone is of their own breed, but everyone is important and everyone is needed. We need each other. So although many, like I said, I get made fun of because I like to sleep in later. That's because I go to sleep later. That you need those types of people in your life, those owls and roosters that have your back, that are watching out, some during the day, some during the night, and we can potentially retain, receive, and give out information and calls to one another at different times of the day and at different seasons of the year. And we're not talking about winter, summer, spring, or fall, although that's also important to know. This person is here because during the winter I may get depressed, and that's when that person comes in and locks me into accountability with them and my potential. So let's not forget that everyone's important, no matter where you stand, no matter what your personality is, no matter where you come from. And try to identify, am I an owl or a rooster? And grow in that. Don't be afraid to be that owl. Don't be afraid to be that rooster. Again, not calling anyone animals, but grow in who you are, in what you are, and what you are meant to be. Quiero decirle para aquellos que hablan español que voy a estar escribiendo esto en mi página de web, cuál es Nash, N-A-C-H, In the Raw, INTHERAW.webstarts, W-E-B de burro, S-T-A-R-T-S.com. Visítame allí para que pueda ver esta información en español. Gracias por estar aquí conmigo y espero hacer más videos en español para todas mi gente latina. Right, I was just letting everybody know if they want to read what I talked about this morning, you can visit my page as noshintheraw.webstarts.com. And I'm going to have this information available in Spanish as well. So I hope to hear from you guys. Share the video as you see necessary. And remember, always have some bread and butter in the morning because it's good. See you later.